Hello and welcome back to the First Alert Desk on Atlanta News First Plus. I am Maria Mrode. This is another installment of Catch Up Quick, where we like to catch you up on the latest headlines and developing stories in and around the Metro Atlanta community. Want to always start these with a beautiful look outside at the city of Atlanta here. A nice, dry, sunny day. I hope you are having a fantastic Valentine's Day, whether you have a special someone in your life, maybe a friend, a parent that you want to share some appreciation and gratitude with. Make sure you give them a call today and just let them know how much you love them. All right, getting into some of your top stories. This one out of DeKalb County at an apartment complex in Lithonia. I'm going to show you some video there Atlanta News First crew got earlier this morning, where one person has died, another remains critically injured, and now police are looking for the person responsible. They're asking for your help finding the shooting suspect in all this. DeKalb police saying officers discovered the two people suffering from gunshot wounds when they arrived at the Windward Forest Apartments. This is along Embarcadero Drive in Lithonia. Now, one of those victims did die at the scene. The other was rushed to the hospital for their injuries. Investigators now turning their attention on two key areas of the complex: a bloodied white piece of clothing, at least, on the pavement, and a grassy area next to one of the apartment buildings, both covered in crime scene tape, and we saw several investigators near those specific areas. So, of course, any and all details that come out of this, we will share with you on AtlantaNewsFirst.com and in the Atlanta News First app. We do urge you, if you have any information about this investigation, do please contact authorities, as they are currently looking for the shooting suspect. And thousands of drivers from your favorite rideshare companies, well, they are expected to strike today. The strike is over pay and working condition disputes. Lyft says the company is constantly working to improve their driver experience. Uber Eats says they offer drivers flexibility to earn money where and when they choose. But drivers are saying that it is not enough, and they are taking action, especially for those food delivery services. So just a heads up, whether you're using your rideshare or using your maybe Uber Eats app, you are or likely going to see some impacts if you have a driver who is joining one of these strikes. If you're headed to Austin, Chicago, Hartford, Miami, Orlando, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Rhode Island, and Tampa, drivers are not accepting rides to and from those airports. Just a heads up for you. And tomorrow, a very important day for the ongoing election interference case involving Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis and her ongoing efforts to prosecute former President Donald Trump. Tomorrow, a key witness is expected to testify about the Fulton County DA's romantic relationship with one of her special prosecutors, who was also involved in working on the case, and that could determine if the two are disqualified from their case into former President Donald Trump and co-defendants. Now, a judge has ordered the former law partner of that prosecutor, Nathan Wade, to testify in a hearing tomorrow, which will happen around this same time, and that will determine whether Willis and Wade's future roles in the Georgia election case against former President Donald Trump and his allies will press on. Now, one of Trump's co-defendants has argued that Willis has not been truthful about when her relationship with Wade started, and that both of them should be removed and the charges should be dropped altogether. Our Tori Cooper has more.
The defense is not bringing you facts. The defense is not bringing you law. The defense is bringing you gossip.
Attorney Anna Cross, representing the Fulton County DA's office, says defendants are basing their claims of when Fani Willis and Nathan Wade's relationship began off hearsay.
Even if all of the allegations were true, and they're not, that is not a basis to either dismiss the indictment or disqualify the district attorney's office.
Willis and Wade claim they did not have a romantic relationship before Willis appointed Wade as special prosecutor. But tonight, defense attorney Ashley Merchant told the court the timeline is not matching up with the evidence.
The relationship predated Mr. Wade being hired as special counsel.
Merchant claims the testimony of Nathan Wade's former law partner, Terrence Bradley, will refute the timeline of the relationship.
While it's very awkward to call someone just a liar, That's what's happening. It's the legal equivalency of that.
Judge McAfee ruled Bradley will have to testify in Thursday's hearing to determine if Wade and Willis are off the RICO case. Expert attorney Josh Schiffer says this could make things worse for DA Willis.
And that brings up some very serious allegations that could include perjury. It is never a good position to be considered by a court to have misled the court or to have had a filing with notable inconsistencies.
And we will have live coverage for you right here on Atlanta News First Plus, where you're watching of the court hearing and any testimony updates that come out of that. Again, this could determine whether Fonnie Willis and Nathan Wade would remain on the case, and really what a lot of people are focused on is whether these charges could be dropped in connection to recent developments. We'll continue to keep you updated on Atlanta News First Plus. If you do have our mobile app, we have an entire section dedicated to this, where you can go through the timeline and the developments and everything that has come out from the very beginning. We'll have that for you, again, atlantanewsfirst.com and the free Atlanta News First app. All right, some more exciting news. The one, the only Usher Raymond is back in town, the city of Atlanta, welcoming home Grammy Award-winning artist following his unbelievable Super Bowl 58 halftime show performance. Now, I might be a little biased, but that was really one of the top 10 in my opinion. Mayor Andre Dickens bestowing the superstar with the Phoenix Award, the city of Atlanta's highest award, and Atlanta's Black Music and Entertainment Walk of Fame also revealing today Usher's emblem, which will live on in history. Of course, all of this recognition, not just for the Super Bowl, but for the more than 30 years that Usher has dedicated to the music industry, to bringing us some of our favorite songs and hits and memories, but also being a representation of Atlanta on the national and global stage. Now, if you missed the ceremony earlier today, make sure you tune in at 4 o'clock today, as another Welcome Home celebration will highlight the anniversary of Usher's nonprofit organization, the New Look Foundation. That is happening at Clark Atlanta. We will offer that to you on Atlanta News First Plus, where you can tune in and get in on the excitement. And for you lovebirds out there, I gotta mention, if you have a special someone who you've been wanting to make a grand gesture to, maybe, Fulton County judges are trying to help make that happen for you today. Today, you can get married for free at several county courthouses. All you have to do is show up with a Valentine that you want to spend your forever with, and a marriage certificate, which you can also get at your local courthouse. By the way, today is a fantastic day to also maybe start your wedding date anniversary. A lot of people will remind you of when Valentine's Day is every time you go to the grocery store, so it's a good anniversary date to set. But in any case, for those of you who are trying to say I do and keep a little more money in your pocket this year, again, free wedding ceremonies happening across several Georgia counties, including DeKalb and Fulton County. We hope that if you do decide to get married today, make sure you tag us, Atlanta News First. We want to see your pictures, see your videos, and wish you a happy wedding day if you are one of the lucky few who will be getting married today. That does it for me. One more look outside at a beautiful city of Atlanta. A lot of love going around. Hopefully you have a lot of love for the weather today. Please step outside, enjoy it if you can, and we will catch you next time for another installment of Catch Up Quick. Have a great day.